Hey folks, it's Eric here, the Whatever Guy. Do you folks want to know about this cake brand birthday cake Delta 8 cart that I got from Montgomery, Alabama? Y'all stick around and I'll tell you some more about that. Also, if you like and subscribe, stick around the end. I'll tell you how you can win yourself a brand new bottle of these NASA Delta 8 soft gels. There's 50 of these in the bottle. Winner to be picked on Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th at 12 noon. You can get these over at leafystock.com with my code whatever. But barring that, on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, computer's going to pick a winner for this. If you stick around the end, go ahead and subscribe. I'll give you a second to do that. And at the end of this, I'll tell you how you guys can get on a chance to win one of these bottles right here. By the way, Jason Puyat, which was our last winner of our Blue Moon hemp card giveaway we gave. Matt Burns sent that out last week, and my understanding is I looked on my phone, and I believe it was out for delivery yesterday. Hopefully, it got delivered. Jason Puyat, congratulations for that winning that card. I think he picked Strong Anna. Hopefully, he'll get on here and tell us how he liked that card, and let us know how that worked out. As you guys know, I shoot videos 6 days a week, basically keeping you guys updated on the world of CBD, CBN, Delta 8, Delta 9, just basically what's going on in our realm. Having said that, shooting a video review contest this year. You guys can shoot those videos 2 to 9 minutes long. Keep the profanity to a minimum. No children, no porn. And obviously, you can shoot that video, however, whatever you want, man. It can be a smoke sesh. It can be a review of a product I've done on here before. You can just get on there and hang out, man. Nobody sent me a video, but you can dispute something I've done on here before. I'm not going to censor your stuff. I may shoot an intro into your video saying, hey, man, this is Bubba, and they're shooting or Bubbaette, and they're shooting a video on this. Whether I agree or disagree, I'm going to stick you on. And the winner will be picked on December 25th by the viewers of this YouTube channel and this YouTube channel. And I'll send that person out $100 cash, man. Nobody sent me a video yet. You can send those videos over to Eric at thewhateverguyshop.com, thewhateverguyshop@gmail.com, or thewhateverguyhandyman@gmail.com. You're more than welcome to send that video there. Just do me a favor, get on here and just let me know that you sent a video over. That way I'll know to look for it, because I get a lot of emails, man. And sometimes I try to check my emails 2 or 3 times a day, but sometimes I miss some. I'm finding that I'm missing emails and stuff like that. So you guys let me know that you guys sent it. Okay, so today's March 26th, man. Tomorrow is March 27th. My understanding is that's the end of the vape ban, or that's when the vape ban begins. So you guys know that if you want to get or stock up on Delta 8 carts, you can use my code whatever at a host of different places. I'll put some links up here, in the description, and obviously there'll probably be a link up top. Vape Pole Supply, which is Delta Farms. You can get those for 25% off my code whatever. BlueMoonHemp.com. You can use code whatever and get 20% off. LegalBuzz.com. You can get 20% off. LeafyStock.com. You can get 20% off. All those places you can get 20% off my code whatever. I think the only one different would be Hemp Lively. If you like those gummies, you can. But obviously the vape ban doesn't affect that. But barring that, not just the Delta 8 products, when you use those codes, whatever, you can just get anything on their site with those percentages off of my code, whatever. Having said that, I was talking to a guy from Bloombull.com last couple of days. We've been playing phone tag back and forth. I'm supposed to get with him. And one of the things he left me with the other day was they were working on a way to ship products. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I'm waiting on a conversation for him. I'd really like to find out some more about that. But barring that, like I said, we got a ship ban. My understanding is the ban starts tomorrow. And, another way to get around that ship ban is to get wholesale accounts. So if you people out there that have business licenses, or a convenience store, a vape shop that that you want to see get these products in their store, you can contact me at 334-830-8151, Eric at thewhateverguyshop.com, thewhateverguyshop@gmail.com. And what we'll do is we'll get them wholesale accounts, man. We'll sign them up for wholesale accounts. And if they've never had Delta 8 or any type of hemp products in their store before, they won't have created any bad habits by anything we review in here. I promise you that. And if they have Delta 8 products in their store, what they'll do is they'll find out that, one, we've got a much more comparable price than what they're getting from that distributor off the truck. And 2, when we send them out some free samples, once they've signed up for the wholesale account, they will find out that what we're talking about on these channels is the real deal. And we don't mess around here, man. You take that, like I said, many times before, you take that M&A smoke shop down in Thomasville, Alabama, and she's got everything she ever got off that distributor truck from a distributor that doesn't know anything about Delta 8, Delta 9, anything about CBD. He's just looking for a mass-produced product at low quality, and that usually comes at low quality. And she's got every one of those cards carts in her store at $35.99, and anything that she's ever got from Blue Moon or Delta Farms, okay, she's got $34.99 because she gets such a better price for it. And that just goes to show you right there. And for you folks out there that don't know, it's not really all that hard to apply for a business license. Okay, you can apply for a business license through your state and then go through the federal IRS and apply for an EIN, which is totally free. And once you've got that, you're basically an established business, and then you can apply for these wholesale accounts and get these things. And you know what? Some of the companies do have MOQs, a minimum order quantity. There are companies out there that don't have a minimum order quantity. So you can find those companies and get wholesale accounts. And you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do in the future is if this ship ban, if we haven't figured out exactly what's going on with that, maybe I'll find companies out there that we can get wholesale accounts that have low MOQs. I'll double check with Blue Moon, Delta Farms, Legal Buzz to see what their MOQs are. And then we'll go from there. So moving on from that, as you guys know, I'm sitting in my location down at Pine Hill, Alabama. I've been remodeling it, and to get the money for that, I run a handyman business that I had gotten away from, and I'm kind of coming back to the handyman stuff because I need to make the money to get this. Like I said before, I wish I had $15,000-$20,000 just sitting around. I'd have this place done in a week, but I'm not like that. I'm just a regular Joe like you guys, trying to make it like I want it. So as I make the money, as I remodel, so you guys are seeing that this is stuck like this for the last couple of days. It's obviously because I've got the handyman, and I've got that's another thing too. It's a time constraint with having to work the handyman and do the videos, and it's a busy day for me all the way around. I'm not making any excuses because obviously I'm going to keep driving on. But talking about that handyman work, I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday in this area right here, we had a shitload of bad storms, man, and it was storming really bad. But again, I've got to get this stuff done. So I had been doing some looking on a computer up at Lowe's and Home Depot, and there was some deck rails that I needed, that I wanted, that were notched out, and I wanted to get about 8 of those, and the only place that carried them was up in Tuscaloosa. So anyway, I take off to go to Tuscaloosa yesterday, and about I don't know, maybe 1:30 or 2 o'clock. And I get up to Tuscaloosa. And of course, the whole way up there, man, all I'm getting is these alerts on my phone telling me, about tornadoes in the area and this, that, and the other. When I showed up in Tuscaloosa yesterday, they were under tornado warnings for the next 6 hours. And when I was in Lowe's, okay, it was so dark in Lowe's, man, I couldn't even leave for about 30 minutes. And I had a whole bunch of stuff to leave out, to grab from there. And luckily they had a covered overhang. And I ended up sitting in the truck for a while, waiting on it to stop raining just so I could leave. But on the way back, when I left there, after I stopped at this place and fixed to talk to you guys about, I hit a little stretch of road between Moundville and somewhere around in that area up there, but for about a mile. And there was just every tree on the side of the road was knocked down, man. We had some really, really bad storms. I believe we had some deaths over in Hill County, 5 deaths, I believe. A lot of damage in this area right here. And I don't know, I was blessed, completely blessed, to drive through all of that and get over there and back without a scratch, man. It's just crazy. But having said that, when I left Lowe's, of course, I left out of Lowe's and I had some money in my pocket. My intention was to hit a local vape shop over there to see what kind of products and stuff they were carrying. And so I had went to actually seen a couple more on the way out. And again, I didn't have the time to stop in because with the storm and all that, I wanted to hit a couple more. But I hit this place in Tuscaloosa called Crimson Tobacco. Their phone number is 205-507-1177. Okay. And they're at 1809 Skyline Boulevard. I stopped in there yesterday. Pretty good sized place, man. I actually shot some video of that place too, which I'll try to put on later on. This place was a full vape shop. They had all the nicotine stuff. They had cigarettes and stuff in there, and there was a bunch of customers in there when I went in there. And I got to talking to the guy, and of course there was a kid on the phone, I guess with his girlfriend or somebody. And I was talking about the YouTube, so I guess he had her look up my channel. It was a pretty cool experience to go in there and talk to them guys about the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I took some pictures of stuff they had on the shelf. They had quite a few products in there. But I chose to, and he recommended, he chose the cake, birthday cake. And I'll say this, I have been meaning to do a review on these because I have seen these carts. These are widespread carts. They don't have there's no website that I can find. I'm sure if I get on Google and I want to look, and I could probably find these. But I have seen these in a lot of stores. I haven't seen them in any gas stations, but what I have seen them in is in vape shops and local smoke shops. And not local to here, but like down in Orange Beach and stuff like that. As I'm moving around, and I've always, matter of fact, that place I went to in Montgomery, Alabama, the other day, where I got that other cart, they had cake in there also. And I've always kind of shied away from cake simply because I'm used to seeing them around. I'm looking at their packaging now. And I'm going to show you guys the packaging so you guys can take a look at it. This is their birthday cake, and I chose again. I chose an indica. This is where I'm going. As you can see right there, it says 940 milligrams of Delta 8, I guess, and it's a 1 gram cart. Okay, I'm gonna read you the back of it because again, like I said, if you look on the back, you'll see they've got a sticker on there from Bell Costa. I guess that's a lab, and that's where the COAs are. But as you look on here, you won't see any website on here, any at all. I don't know if these are just a distributor cart or whatever it is, but I'm going to read some of it to you in the back. This is the thing that struck me about this cart when I got it. Now, and I'll tell you some more about the cart in a minute. But here's the thing. So I'm looking on the back of here, and I'm looking at the matrix and what it says it's got on it and all that kind of stuff, and then the cannabinoid overview from Bel Costa. Okay, it says total THC is 0%. Total CBD is 0%. Total cannabinoids, 94.0236%. Excuse me. Now, when I move down to the actual box that says what it contains, this says hemp-derived Delta 8 THC, CBD, CBN, and then it has less than 0.3% of Delta 9 THC. Now, here's the thing. It just said up here at the Bel Costa Labs that it has a total CBD of 0%. And then you look down here at the thing, and it tells you what it contains. It says right here it contains hemp-derived Delta 8 THC, CBD, CBN, and Delta 9 THC. In this Bel Costa thing up here at the top that you guys see, if you look right down here in the bottom, okay, right along in here in the bottom across there, it says 0% CBD. But then, but like I said, then they say it contains CBD. So I'm not sure what to believe here. Obviously the boxes, would be wrong. I'd be more tend to, believe this Bel Costa simply because I've actually went ahead and put my square on here and went over and looked at these lab results. But I'm really, again, the packaging is innocuous. It's, it lends to a lie. The minute you read this, it's 0 CBD, and then, then it tells you on the box that it contains CBD. So, I can go back to that study from before. Barring that, let me go ahead and put my hand up behind the cart. This is a white ceramic tip you guys see, metal core. I'm not sure what the coils are. These are not Viton seals. These are just normal seals. This cap is screwed on. And again, I've got this on my lowest setting. I'll put my hand behind it so you guys can see. It's got a really, really light gold tint to it. And again, this is their birthday cake. I've had wedding cake before, but this birthday cake here, I've not had one of those, and this is from Cake Brand. This is a smooth hit, doesn't bring any proclivity for coughing or anything like that. Obviously, I could work with it all day long. Just so you guys know, I ran out of gummies and I ran out of my soft gels this morning. And again, me being a dumbass, I had to wait till the last minute. So I'm waiting on. I'm going to talk to Matt Byrne today and order me some more soft gels and stuff. But I've been hitting this a lot more than I normally would. A cart, because normally by this time in the morning I would have forgotten all about the cart. I've been hitting this pretty regular since yesterday afternoon. As you can see, there's a little bit out of the cart on the side. And this is my my Leaf Buddy thing. As you can see, I'm going to hit it. The taste is. I'm not. I'm trying to think how to describe the taste. The taste has got like a light hint of sweetness on the end of it, but right before it, it's almost like it's got a pine, maybe not a full pine scent, but almost like a rustic taste right before you get the sweetness of it. I mean, and the sweet is very faint, and the hint of like it's like a hint of like woods. Like you're in the woods. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Like if you've ever been in a pine tree, if you've ever been in like a pine tree fight, where they're not grown fully, but they're probably just over the top of your head, and you're in the whole ground. Say it's covered for about an acre, and you go there first thing in the morning, and you get that breath of air, and it's almost like you have a lot of ozone in the air. That's what you get with this. I was thinking of it for a second. If you've ever walked around in the woods around 8-foot pines first thing in the morning, and that low gravity, you get like an extra smell of like ozone in that. And then right when you're pulling it in, you get like that woodsy taste in your skull. That's what this is right here. You get like that woodsy ozone taste right there, and then you get the sweet right at the end of it. This is a really good cart. I wouldn't say really good cart. I wouldn't put it up there with Blue Moon or Delta Farms by any means, but I would definitely put it probably down maybe a notch. I would probably say this is probably probably about an 8 on the Richter scale as far as potency goes. But again, not something that's going to glue you to the couch, even though it says indica. Okay, so this is this if this is their indica, I probably wouldn't like their sativa because it's probably going to be much lighter high than this. This indica doesn't hit quite as hard as I would want it to. And again, even though it's an indica, you could work with this all day long. This is something that you could hit. Not worry about it sticking you to the couch, and you could really come up with some good ideas and really act on them. Hey, folks, I told you guys to stick around the end. I will tell you how you can win yourself a brand new bottle of these NASA Delta 8 soft gels. There's 50 in a bottle. If you look down in the description, there'll be a giveaway link. You'll click on that. It'll take you to another place, and you'll be able to enter to win one of these bottles of NASA gels from over at leafystock.com. By the way, like I said, you can go to leafystock.com and look at these for 20% off my code whatever, and anything else you have on the site, barring that, on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, computer pick a winner for these, and I'll get this sent out for you. Hey, folks, it's whatever got signed off. It's whatever me, and I hope you guys like this spooky new haircut. Love you. See ya.